another adventure. I was asked to tell my famous story about the Japan train station, and so I decided to come down to the train station to make this happen. So a few years ago I was in Japan, and I was preaching out of Romans 5 on how suffering produces character. And the Greek word for suffering is thlipsis, and I was trying to define it as to crowd, to pressure, to rub. And my interpreter was looking at me like I was crazy, and he says, I can't do anything with that definition, could you help me out? And I was thinking, man, what could I do to connect with these Japanese people? And I had it. I said, oh, I got it. This morning, so I tell them the story. This morning I was down in southern Japan, and I was put on the train by a missionary. He took me to the train station, and it was just wide open and empty. And he was telling me, okay, I want you to stand here. And now, when the train comes, you get on the train, you count 4 stops, and then you get off the train, and then another missionary will be waiting for you. You got that? And I said, yeah, I can do that. So I was standing right there in the line. There was nobody in the train station at all. And I was standing there just minding my own business. Missionary left, and I was sitting there. And finally, somebody showed up, a Japanese guy. He's coming from the side, and he walks all the way down the train station. And he comes and he stands right next to me, and he's physically touching my arm. And I'm kind of looking at this guy like, take my suitcase, and I move it over a little bit. And then another Japanese guy comes from the other side, huge train station, nobody's there. He comes and he stands on this side of me. And I'm going, okay, now what's going on? These guys are actually physically touching me, kind of rubbing me the wrong way. And so I'm going, okay. So I take a step back, and they get close together, and now they're standing there touching each other. They're going, what's in the train station? I'm going, this is really bizarre to me in America. A couple minutes later, more Japanese are coming in, and they tend to like my spot because they come focusing right on me. They come and they stand right next to me, both sides, and man, it's getting a little crowded around here. And so I'm moving back, and they're moving in, and I'm moving back, and they're moving in, and all of a sudden I hear the train whistle, doo-doo, in the distance. And as I look up, there's like 50 people now between me and the door. I'm thinking, I gotta get on that train. I don't know how to do it. The thought came to me that I know every single person here knows I'm here. I'm the tallest guy, I'm the white guy, and everybody else knows I'm here. So I grab my bag and I shout out big loud in English. I said, hallelujah! And all of a sudden, all the Japanese turn around and look at me, and I grab my bag and I run onto the train. That really connected with the Japanese people, understanding how riding on a train is crowding and pressuring you, but that's one of my favorite illustrations. We're going to tell more in the future. And if you like these, please let me know.